This channel is made to help people. That's why I made this channel. I didn't make it to make money. I made it to help people. So I have a buddy of mine, and he is going to Texas, and he's taking those people in Texas some provisions, supplies. And I went with him, and he asked me what I recommended for him to take up there. Now, he only has so much room in his truck, so I had to choose wisely. And water is heavy. Okay, it's right at 8 pounds a gallon. That gets heavy. But since they're having a water crisis, I got bottled water, which he paid for this stuff, by the way. I'm not going to take all the credit. I just picked it out. And I got more bottled water. And I got those Gatorades for people that are dehydrated already. And if you're dehydrated, I recommend that you mix Gatorade with water. If you make it half and half, it seems to hydrate you better. And I believe that's because they're heavy with that salt in that Gatorade. I think it's got a little bit too much salt in it. And obviously, look, if you're without water, this water filter done properly, look, 100,000 gallons of water. If you filter it properly, you know, over the filter, I would put a piece of cloth just to keep big stuff out of there. And I would find the cleanest water I could, and that would make this filter last longer. Now, what I want to warn you about with these filters, if you're in a cold environment, freezing cold, when you use this filter, if you let it freeze after you've used it, now there is a chance that it can mess up. Because I've had them mess up. I've had them freeze. I've been in freezing cold weather. And after it froze solid, when I went to use it, I said, man, this thing's frozen. I defrosted it. And it did mess it up. So that's a warning with these. Don't let them freeze after you use them. Try your best not to. And as far as food, I'm old school. You don't have to cook this. There's so much you can do with this. And it has a very long shelf life. You can cook it, you can eat it cold, because, you know, they are cutting up their furniture to burn. They're literally thirsting to death. Now, as far as starving to death, well, I understand that people are hungry. I get that. But you can go if you are not doing hard work. If you're just taking it easy, you can go 2 weeks easily without food if you have no physical conditions that, you know, if you're sick, if you got diabetes or something, if you're fine, if you're physically fine. My wife has seen me fast for 3 weeks, not one bite of food. Yes, I did drink juices. Yes, I did drink Gatorade. No food. No kind of milkshake, no kind of nothing. Just juices and water. No smoothies, none of that. So I went 3 weeks without. So water, though, you can only go 3 days without water. So you need water. That's why I got the water. I got the Gatorade to help dehydrate it out, but you do need to mix water with that. This will make 100,000 gallons of water done properly. and just something to keep them going. You know, there's spam. So that's what I picked out. I wish I had had money. I would have bought more, but I do what I can with what I got. And I'll be honest with you, he bought this stuff, but this is what I recommended. Now, there's a whole bunch of more stuff. Please leave some comments below about what you recommend, because, you know, he's probably going to go back over there once he takes this load. This will top his load out, by the way. He's a good man. With that, have a blessed day. Please like and subscribe.